In this video, we're going to be covering how you can save on average of 10% on your monthly expenses of your primary or rental property. The coolest part about all this is if you follow the right steps, you can do it for 100% free. Check it out. So this is our attic space in the new home we just purchased. You can see that a lot of the beams are exposed and the insulation that is there is pretty packed down. This was pointed out in the rental inspection, so we knew about it. We knew this was something we wanted to change pretty quick. This is a pretty compact space. It's a small home, about 860 square foot, so a lot of crab walking had to be done to move around up there. And this is the deal we found on insulation at Home Depot, about $15 a bag and 24-hour free rental machine with the purchase of 20 bags. You can see here we ended up using 8 bags total, about $15 per bag, and it cost us a total of $125. In order to get that free machine, we had to purchase 20 of them, which we did, and then we returned the extra ones at the end, so there's a little loophole there. Looking up online, the average savings about 15. We said 10% on the safe side. We'll keep you updated on the savings that we do see, but for the most part, minimum 10% is what you'll save on this, especially in the winter. Will also help keep you cool in the summer. The coolest part about this is you can look at your local energy supplier. It's DTE in our area, but look for rebates for roof and attic. You can see there $125 is the rebate if we submit a receipt, so that'll cover the cost of all the insulation and the free machine rental. Go through their application process online, and it's pretty simple. So this is what it looks like. These are the bags we picked up, and this is the machine that came free with the purchase of 20 bags. It comes with a couple hoses that you link up there and clamp on and run up to the attic space. This is a two-man project, so we did have someone up in the attic space, kind of manning the hose and spraying for an even coverage. And this is just a pre-shot. And then we had someone else here on the ground cutting open bags and feeding it into the machine. After a few bags, you kind of get into a rhythm where you cut it in half and pack it down, but this is the cellulose fiber that we used. You can tell it's a bunch of recycled paper, cardboard, very dense, and cellulose-y material. Once you see it, you'll get that better understanding of what that's like. But you did have to break it apart and kind of push it down and continually feed the machine so that it was spraying insulation for whoever was up in the attic. There it is, sucking that insulation up through the tube. It's pretty loud. It gets a little dusty on the ground. Definitely gets dusty in the attic. So it's imperative that you keep pushing the insulation through. You see some dust flying pretty much everywhere. But the idea here is to fill those gaps within the beams to the top. Careful not to cover any vents that might be on the edge of your attic. But then for everything else, you can just spray it around and really fill it out there. Up to the level the beams are a little bit higher. Again, this was about an 860 square foot house, so the roof was relatively small, but just coating down an even layer, having a little bit of fun with it, and making sure you get in all those gaps. So all said and done, shut down the machine, clean it up. See, Shane got a little bit dusty there. All in all, it took us about 2.5 hours, I'd say, from running the machine, taking it home, and filling it out. And we put a nice even coverage around the areas that we could get to. And yeah, that was it. If you did find this video informative, hit that like button, subscribe, and stick around. We're always looking for little tips and tricks to save money on our rental portfolios. So let us know if there's anything you'd like to see.